But in this last topic, I do want to talk about solar. And because I'm really just doing an open call out there to see if any of you have gone solar out there and what is your experience, and to see if there's any feedback out there, if there's a different way to go about solar with this. I did go to Tesla.com. I did inquire with 4 to 5 different companies, and I'm going to show you exactly all the different quotes that I got, and they're essentially all over the place. So we'll talk about it, but I really just want to figure out there, is there anybody out there that is a Tesla solar hacker or a solar hacker, and what is the best way to get a deal on it? But if you're interested in solar, you might find this next segment pretty interesting, because I've got all the prices broken out by monthly payment, by kilowatts, and all that different stuff. So we'll just get into it. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So this is my TLDR. At the end of the day, it seems like Tesla Solar is the cheapest in terms of different prices and all that stuff. All the other companies are, a little bit expensive, but if you want the cheapest, but maybe not the best customer service in terms of communication, also maybe not the quickest turnaround time, Tesla Solar is the way to go. And it's really easy to get a quote for Tesla Solar. You can just go on their website, just like how you can buy a car, put in your address, you'll put all your different usage, and it will show you how much Tesla Solar is, plus a Powerwall at the end of the day. But you know me, I like trying to find the best deal. And so I inquired out there with a handful of different companies to see who is out there. And here's just a list of 5 of them across the board. We've got NRGB, which is a 5-star Yelp review company in Los Angeles. Solar Optim is another big company. Power seems to be like another company that seems to be a subcontractor of some sort. Tesla, of course, we can't go make a video without having them. And then LA Solar is another company that we also got quotes with, just to kind of keep it in check. And then lastly, there's Semper Solaris, which, they definitely ride on their reputation and warranty and all that stuff. But the TLDR on that is they came in at the highest price at the end of the day. But you can see on the screen, I tried to break it out by total cost, price per kilowatt, and of course, various financing fees. Just like how Tesla financing for your vehicle rates have gone up, it's the same exact thing for solar and home loans in general. It seems like the best rates out there are like 5.5 or maybe even 3.95. And the biggest thing with solar is that, from what I've noticed, is if you do get a low rate like a 1.99 or a 2.99, they loop in huge financing fees right off the bat, like anywhere from 10 to 20 to 30% as a bank fee loaded onto the loan. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. But where I'm at right now, it seems like the house needs a 9 to 12 kilowatt system, but our roof might not necessarily be able to hold a 9 to 12 kilowatt system. We use anywhere from 1,000 kilowatts a month without plugging any sort of vehicles in. So if you're a homeowner out there and you're trying to figure out like how much you're going to actually need, like, you gotta know, like the Tesla Model 3 and the Model Y, they've got 70 to 80 kilowatt system batteries. And so just plugging that in, one-time charge, that's going to add 80 kilowatts once a week, if not more, because of the efficiency from plugging your house into your car. It's about a 15% loss from transfer from the grid to your car. So a lot of different things to think about. But if I were to plug in the Model X, which is I think 100 kilowatt battery once a week, that's an extra 400 to 500 kilowatts a month, and the house uses 1,000 kilowatts total. Of course, there's probably more examples out there that essentially you might be using a lot less, but that's kind of just where we're at with our household. So you can see across the board, prices are all over the place, but Tesla is a low cost leader at the end of the day. Like this company Power is like a little bit under them with a different type of financing, and then Solar Optima is a little bit more, like if we're just looking at 9 kilowatt system, a little bit more at a couple $1,000s more. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. I just want to put an open call out there to see, like, are you looking at solar? Have you done this before? Because I want to know your feedback or what I'm missing at the end of the day, if I'm missing anything. And also, what would be your recommendations if you were to do it again? If you've done it, what would you do differently? It seems like everybody that's looking at solar, it seems like a general consensus that they wish they went bigger, like a bigger system, or of course they wish they did it earlier. So let me know your thoughts. I know that Typically we are a Tesla vehicle buying channel, but solar, it makes sense, right in line. Like if you can generate from the sun, plug it right into your car and transfer it, then that makes a lot of sense as a EV vehicle owner out there. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know your thoughts. We're going to jump back into the live stream comments in the chat. But before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link where you can support the channel. So definitely check it out.